want the whole thing, whole thing. We want the whole thing, whole thing. We want the whole thing, whole thing. We want the whole thing.
Okay, now go bust on.
Let's
do it like this.
We want
I put the structure for these niggas, they taking me lightly. Mama told me some would love me and some would dislike me.
This is From Frank by Culture, or rather, From Frank, a story by Culture, right? In partnership with Coslight. What you guys are about to see is pretty much a documentary based off the show. And a little bit about the show in terms of the concept is that the whole show was Frank's journey, right? We had the show at the Coslight. The whole show was Frank's journey, and the different stages pretty much represented the different times in his music career, and each time he met up with an artist, he sort of switched a different stage. Then we shot a documentary around it, just to, I suppose, to take it to the next level, but also for the other 200,000 people that didn't watch this thing. Why this is so special is that in terms of the partnership with Coslight, well, particularly Coslight, we know Coslight to have these amazing international acts. You know, if we're talking about J. Cole, we're talking about Travis Scott, we're talking about Kanye West, we're talking about Drake. This is the very first time Coslight has ever partnered up with a local artist to this degree, and an emerging local artist per se, as well as for Culture being a platform.
Excited. I really feel like praying.
Everyone that we've worked with in terms of Culture is everyone that we believe the world should know about.
Music is meant to be timeless.
We want the whole thing.
If you ain't ready for the answers, don't ask the questions. You're dealing with the best.
This is pretty big for me, you know? I've never had something so centered around me in terms of show. I want people to stop thinking that it's impossible.
First things first, dude. How did you meet Riky Rick?
Through a friend of mine that was his photographer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell us the story, dude. Like, how did it happen?
Oh man, he's been, apparently, according to this friend of mine, he's been like hearing my music or whatnot, and then I had released my tape, Something For Me, and then he got a hold of it, and then we met at Sneaker Exchange, one of the Sneaker Exchange, the one at the Sands, and then we linked there. It's like, yo, give me your number. We traded numbers and stuff, and then like 3 weeks later, I don't know how long, to be quite exact, he gave me a call and asked me where I'm at. And then that's how it all started.
So you like fucking chilling there somewhere, you're getting a call, you're like, who the fuck is this? And like, it's Ricky, dog. And you're like, yo, Ricky, what's up?
Yeah.
And then he's like, yo, where you at?
I was with my mom, we're doing admin, I was doing rounds with my mom and stuff like that. And then, yeah, he called me up and I told him, man, I'm still busy with my moms and stuff, you know, still doing whatever we're doing. And then later, he said, okay, I'll link up with you later. And then he said, I think he said it was 10, he'll see me around 10 and he'll pop up around 10, because he said that he had another meeting to do. And then midnight he came through.
Midnight?
Yeah.
So midnight he comes through, what happened?
Now we chill and spoke for like, I think 2 hours. Just getting to like know each other, music and just perspectives, and from there on the energy was synchronized.
So how long was this?
Yo, 2016 late November.
And then 2017 December, you win last night the South African Hip Hop Award for the best remix in the country. Looking back, dude, like from that day you received the call to you walking up on stage last night, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, man, you know. And I wish this for everybody else that wants it.
Dude, tell us about your year, this year.
I mean, for me, it was a lot of learning, ins and outs, you know, a lot of trying to adjust and managing time in the time that I'm in.
Dude, come on, dude. Talk to me, dude. I mean, you, I think, had like a great year this year. Like, Frank is, look, dude, we're here today because of you. You
Thank
foxing
you.
with Casa fucking Light. Brands are foxing with you. You're winning awards. Did you know this was gonna happen in January, dude? January 2017, dude.
I wouldn't say that I knew in a sense that I knew, but I knew in a sense that this is what I prepared myself for all along.
Aware. But take us through the journey, dude. Like, especially like how you got to this level, dude. What did it take? Like, take us through the journey. Like, just get us through your journey from the kid that just had a dream and now this, dude.
Well, it took a lot of sacrifices. I'll tell you that. That's for one. Sacrifices and learning to prioritize better and knowing what's more important for the goal you're trying to accomplish. You know, there's so much that I had to sacrifice in that time where I said to myself, you know what, this is what I'm gonna do, this is what I wanna do, and these are the guns I'm gonna stick by till I get this right.
I mean, dude, I listen to your music and it's different, dude. Like, what inspired you, dude? Like, I mean, I know maybe you get that question, but like, not like in terms of who, whatever, but like the sound, dude. I mean, it's so fresh, it's so new. I mean, I'm sure that's why Ricky called you at midnight, like, yo, my nigga, I've never heard this shit before. Do you get what I mean? Dude, how did that happen? How did you get to the sound, dude?
Well, it's been like a lot of years of listening to music. I listen to a whole lot of like music, a wide range of music, and in my earlier days, I would say I was more of like a rapper and less of a musician. And then over time, you know, I just fell in love with how music is made or created and the idea that I see it in. And then I told myself that I need to start being experimental in a hip-hop influenced way, in the way that I would do it. And that's how I started playing around with new sounds. And obviously from everything I was listening to at the time, and that's how we started bouncing around a lot of ideas.
Alright, dude, so I mean, that's dope, dude. I mean, you started off with Ricky Rick, which is a dope thing. But who would you say you want to work with? Like the new kids on your kind of level in terms of sound, the new sound. Who in your view is the kind of kid you'd want to
Well, for me,
chill with?
in terms of like working, right? Working has never been based off like how I work with people is based off energy, you know, because how I see like a song needs to be meaningful, you know, it needs to be more than what it is, more than music to a certain point, and you can see it in the energies when you hit the stage, you know. If you guys don't have a genuine relationship and a genuine understanding, you know, you will see it. There will be a disconnect, you know. So for me, the connect is important. From the connect, leading on to the next.
And thus far, I mean, you in the game, you've done a lot of performances, you've been around. Who can you say you kind of vibing with?
Well,
Besides Ricky, I mean, we know you're vibing with
pretty
Ricky.
much it's been like all the people that I've worked with, you know, like Molly, you know, Lil Speedy, Young Swizz, you know, Shane, you know, Gator's another young guy, you know, just about to hit the scene. Rico is also one of the guys.
Rico.
Yeah.
Nobody knows Rico. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, maybe people know Rico, but Rico's kind of.
They should know Rico.
They should know Rico,
Yeah,
right?
they should know Rico, and they will.
Shout out to Rico.
Yeah.
What are you doing with Rico?
Well, like right now we just like been bonding, you know, just of energy, conversations, you know, and there's something that we recently did together, you know, and I kind of did it without his permission, you know, because I really liked his sound, you know, what he's doing, you know, and then yeah, I'm still waiting for approval from him.
So you're like a conversation man. It's like a conversation first. You're like,
It has to be.
Ricky called me at 12 and we talked for 2 hours before we did anything.
Yeah, it has to be like understanding, you know, and like relationship. Yeah.
Away. So, dude, tell us about this Castlelite deal. What's up, dude? I mean, we saw you at the Castlelite Coldest Bar launch, and now this gallery art event that's going on. You launched your docky, which was quite dope. I mean, I didn't know most things, dude. I didn't know you even knew Pretty Ugly from like 13 years old. Like, so what's with Castlelite and you, dude? What's that deal? Like, maybe share that.
Well, that's through culture. That's how the Castlelite thing came about. They believed in culture's concept, you know, and culture then introduced them to me. And then from then on, they believed in me once they did their research on, no, not even in a weird way, but like for real, once they went and like looked into
So
more,
they kind of Googled you.
Because like Castlelite didn't have to choose me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And like, I'm thankful for the fact that they went with me, you know, for whatever reasons and how they seen it, you know. I'm thankful, you know, and there's absolutely not much I can say, you know, but be thankful about what they did for me and my team.
Oh wait, but what would you say? I mean, like if this relationship with Castlelite, like how does it come about?
Yeah, through culture.
Yeah.
Like I just said it.
So they were like, you dope, we're just gonna support you, whatever you do. That kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, like there's people that we met along the journey, you know, that introduced us to people they felt that we should know, and then we built from then on, you know. I mean, even at the time, I didn't even know who was who. I didn't even know who was part of Castlelite or whatever it is, or who had the link to what, you know. Throughout this whole journey, I've done nothing but be myself.
As you well know, hip-hop is our passion point. At Castlelite, we've been supporting hip-hop in South Africa for 6 years now, partnering with international and locals on the stage, new music, new creative, and basically this is what we are about, okay? As a brand, we're always on the lookout for who's next. And those that are really pushing the boundaries and bringing local hip-hop to the next level. Frank Casino is undoubtedly on fire and now award-winning, on the rise, and thus that is why we are here today. So over the past few months, we've also partnered with Culture, and they bring and champion, showcase local creative in a very authentic way, and that's why we're partnering with them. And it brings to life things that we've never really been able to do on our own. And so we've been working with them on the ice bars around the country. If you're going to be in Cape Town next week, let us know. We're doing a whole nother exhibition there with Jay. But in this case, we wanted to do something more than just provide a performance stage, and especially for a very deserving and talented artist. So together with Culture, we're bringing together this story for someone who's had an interesting journey, much to overcome, and truly persevered in the world of hip-hop. So it's through his words, it's through his friends' words, and we're really excited to be here. We're very proud to be a part of this piece of work, and I really do hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
And well done to you, dude.
Thank you.
That's dope.
No, thank you, man.
Pretty dope. I mean, I fucks with you, dude. I mean,
Thank
like,
you.
I heard your sound and was like, yo, who's this kid? Who's this new kid? You know? But I think for you, your pinnacle for the year, was it not last night winning that award? How was that? Take us through that moment.
Well, to be honest, right, I've never like came into this thing like expecting awards or expecting things to be given to me, you know. So I mean, it's a great thing for me to win an award, you know, but it's a lot tougher to maintain what I do on a regular basis, you know. So the reward for me is me maintaining that. So the award for me is more of a token of appreciation, you know, to say, okay, people are taking notice and it's great, you know. But before I started this thing, I've always told myself that I need to be happy with it first before somebody else can be, you know. So I mean, it's a highlight, I'm sure, for my fans and people around me, you know. But for me, it's like I still have a long way to go.
I mean, I was speaking to Jay Molly couple of weeks ago, and he's like, you know what, in SA, some people are not like kind of schooled in terms of the sound, this new sound that's coming through. So I want you to kind of school us with regards to this new sound. What is this new wave, dude?
You know, with sound, you know, it's not necessarily my responsibility to do that. You know, I think it's just a matter of time. You know, over time, it'll happen. Like, people will catch on, just as anything else that trends. You know, people catch on to it. You know, so it's completely normal. It happens anyway.
Oh, because I mean, people would say like, because we had that argument. It's like, is it hip hop? What is it? It's like music. I mean, you said it right now. You were like, I was into hip hop, but then I got more musically. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
so
like,
how would you describe this new wave?
So for me, it's like, you know, it's a pretty unfair judgment for you to categorize music, because hip hop is music as well. You know, it's just in the format in which format it's done in. Do you get what I'm saying? And then with the new wave, it's pretty much a fuse of a lot of things. You know, but essentially it's just music.
Sounds dope, dude. To me, it sounds dope.
Thank you.
You got that sound, dude.
Thank you.
Frankie, my nigga.
Thank you.
Fucks with you.
Thank
dude.
you. Thank you.
Frank Casino. How did that come about, that name, Frank Casino?
People watch the documentary, you'll see.
That's what's up, right? That's what's up, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Dude, thank you for hanging with us.
Thank you so much.
We fucks with you. We love you so much. Dude.
Thank you.
Frank Casino, dude, we wish you the best.
Thank you.
Oh,
I wish you guys the
man.
best as well.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Dude, but like, Frank Casino, dude, like, you are doing so much dope shit. Thank God for Ricky Rick, dude. Like, for would you say he put you on? I'd say that.
I mean, for me, right, like, it depends on which light you look at it, you know. He did do a lot for me in terms of introducing me to the market, you know, and for me, he does a lot in terms of me learning every day.
Yeah.
You know, just from watching and listening to what he says to me, you know. I mean, he really looks out for me, apart from everything else that everybody sees. You know, when we behind doors, he's guidance. It's key.
Is he like an OG to you, like a mentor?
Yeah, he's a mentor, he's a brother.
Alright. Alright, dog. So thank you for hanging with us, dude. Good luck to the future.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to the docu and the next album. What's up with that?
No, it's coming.
2018 is your year?
It's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Frank Casino.
Thank you.
Castle Lights.
Thank you.
2017. Best remixer. Best rapper. The new wave nigga. What? Yeah? Am I on the right track?
I don't have control of what people say, man. I don't. That's not me, you know. I could just like go with it.
Oh wait, dog.
Yeah.
So you know how we do. Hip Hop 411. Thank you for hanging with us, dog.
One time.
It's fucking dope.
Thank you.
Give us a shout out straight to camera. Hip Hop 411.
Hip Hop 411. Tune in. Watch more of this stuff. Get the whole thing. Yeah. One.
Frank Casino. That's how we do it. We are. Away.
Y'all mom, bra, who been jamming? Had to do it for my gangsters. My La Familia nigga, Foxos. My bag rolling nigga, squad, globe, scissors, yeah, nigga, cut dope. I swear, man, we here for the whole thing. Gold City, I need gold links. Brown drink and a pink mink. Got a thing, you're bringing no flints. On the job, nigga, Boston's. Like Carson Austin, nigga, R10. LeBron James, nigga, big rings. Big engine here, the ting sing. Justin Timberlake, we in sync. Everywhere we move, we lead a brick. Bosses know the boys that let him in. Your late news, nigga, little man. Suave nigga, what a gentleman. Precise man, I got preference. That's opulence, too much elegance. Franklin Benjamin. That's top dollar, nigga, in the end. Off bars, need a sentence, man. Heavyweight flows, got a bench.